Hey, this is Chris Bertelson with a quick clip from Nevada Learning Series. Seek and ye shall find, using search on the iPad 2. It's easy to find things on your iPad when you use search. From the home screen, you can go to search by simply swiping to the right. And there you see the search screen waiting for a search query. If I touch the home key, I go back home, and from the home page right here, if I touch the home key again, that will also take me to search. Simply type in what you're looking for. I'm looking for gold. Type in gold. It shows the results. If you tap on the search button on the right hand side of the keyboard, then the keyboard gets out of the way and it only displays the results. And it's a long list of results. Let me rotate this so we can see more of the list. It will return results for the word gold in applications that you have. In music, you can see a couple songs listed there, podcasts, movies, audio books, notes that I've taken, emails down there at the bottom, events or appointments, and even things from my contact list appear when I do a search in this window. If I want to go to a program, I simply tap on that program, and it takes me directly to that program. If I touch the home key again, I go home, touch it a second time, and it takes me back to the search screen with the search results from the last search that I did. Now if you look at this list, it's a very rich list of results. On the right hand side we have information about the length of these songs or the length of that movie. If I scroll down, you can see the dates of these emails or times of appointments or even phone numbers. So it's got relevant information over there on the right. On the left, you'll notice on these emails and on these audio books, there's little blue dots. That indicates those have not been opened or played on my system. If you want to search beyond the list that you see here, you can tap down at the bottom and search the web. And there we see some results for gold. Tap on home 2 more times. 1, 2. We go back to the search results, and I could also search Wikipedia with a single tap at the bottom. And there we see some results for gold coming from Wikipedia. Let's go back to that search screen. We'll rotate to horizontal here. And now what I want to do is clear these search results. To do that, I simply tap that X on the right hand side of that search field, and it clears the results, and it's asking me for another search. As I type and search, the results get refined. K, I see all the KIs, KIN, I see all the various KINs. I can scroll around and take a look at those. If I type KING, it narrows it down even further. Let's touch on search to get rid of the keyboard, and you can see the results. Notice at the bottom it even distinguishes between George King and King George, and their phone numbers. At the very top, you'll notice that it has In the Hall of the Mountain King, and that's listed as a top hit on the right hand side. That means in the past, when I've searched for King, that was the result that I tapped on. So it's been promoted to a top hit or a most likely thing that I would be searching for. If I tap on something different like Return of the King, there we can see the King. Let's go back to our search screen and clear that search with the X, type King again, and now you'll notice that Return of the King has been promoted. It's now a top hit. So I like that. The iPad learns as you use it, and it gives you the results that you're looking for. I like to use it sometimes to search for apps. I have all these screens of apps, and the screens can have folders and icons, and somewhere amongst all of these is a WeatherBug app that I would like to launch. Well, I simply tap on the home button once to go home, twice to go to search, come up to the top after I clear that, type in bug. There I see WeatherBug, tap on that, and I can see the weather in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Looks like big things are going to happen there in Pittsburgh. But that's a much quicker way for me many times to find an app that I'm looking for just by doing a quick search. Now let's do another search. And in this case, I want to search for the word iPad. And I want to find this in an email. Quite often I do search emails, and I should say that when you search emails, what it searches is the to line, the from line, and the subject line. It doesn't search the contents of the email, but it does a good job on those first three fields. And first I see listed here not emails that I want to see, but a bunch of apps. As you would guess, they have iPad in them. I can scroll down. I've got some videos there on iPad. I hear those are pretty good. And then down here at the bottom, finally, I find my emails that I'm looking for. Well, it turns out you can customize how search displays these results. We're going to do that by touching the home key. We'll go home. We're going to go into settings by tapping settings. And here in settings, I choose general on the left-hand side, and on the right, I'm going to tap on spotlight search. Here I can see a list of all the various types of results that I can get in search. If I don't want to search for applications, I just tap on that at the top, and the check mark disappears. If I want the mail results to be displayed towards the top of my list, I tap on those little horizontal bars on the right next to mail with my finger. I hold that down, I drag my finger up to the top. There's where I want those mail results. I release it, and now I've set that as my preference. Let's tap home to go back home, tap it again to go into search, clear my search with the X, and I type in iPad again. And now you can see the results exclude the apps, so I don't have all of those on the screen, and it has promoted those emails to be at the very top of my search results. So there's some examples of how you can seek and how you can find using search on the iPad. This has been a quick clip from Nevada Learning Series, helping you get the most from your Apple iPad.